Gemini, number 25, round and round. Okay, so there's either a cycle that you feel like you are stuck in, or there is something on your mind that's going round and round and round. It's almost like that merry-go-round that you can't get off or feel like you can't jump off. So this is interesting energy. Let's dive a little bit further and see what else wants to come through for you. Okay, so thank you so much for being here. These messages are for the collective. So take what resonates and leave the rest. If you feel called to like, comment, and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, what else is coming through for you, Gemini, for the rest of January? What else is coming through for you? Grasshopper spirit, number 30, take a leap of faith. It's almost like this is that merry-go-round I was saying, and you need to jump off. Okay, interesting. Maybe doing something differently is what I'm hearing. Is there another one in here? There's another one in here for you. What else does Gemini need to know? Skunk spirit, know your worth, number 54. Yeah, interesting. Maybe there is a cycle here that is linked to an old version of self, and you're being guided to do something differently. Do something from the new you. Also acknowledging your worth. Interesting. Ooh, that's interesting. I won't take those ones though. What else does Gemini need to know for the rest of Jan? Enlightenment, Forest Temple, number 19. This is that know your worth. I feel like this is something that you're starting to see, to recognize your worth here. And you're being guided to move differently. Interesting. Okay. No longer repeating cycles, Gemini. Nice. What else does Gemini need to know for the rest of January? Okay. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. I feel like this feels like closure to me, I'm getting as well. Closure to a cycle or a pattern where you didn't recognize your worth, and it's balancing energy out. Interesting. Okay. Let's get the tarot out and see what's going on for you. Okay. Gemini, for the rest of January, what does Gemini need to know? Please and thank you, Spirit. The Two of Cups. So this may be in relationships. This may be in connections. Knowing your worth within connections potentially. Okay, what's your energy here? The Three of Wands. Okay. So this is a card of waiting. Waiting for your ships to come in. I'm hearing waiting for change. Interesting. I think there is change happening within you because you are recognizing your worth. You're balancing out energies. And you're being asked to take a leap of faith in a different direction. Not to repeat the past, not to repeat the pattern. And there's a sense of waiting. Interesting. What is your challenge here? Temperance, patience. Yeah, okay, so there is a sense of waiting because this is that balance, balancing out the energy here. Interesting. What's coming towards you here? Eight of Cups, walking away. You're walking away from a cycle, a pattern, potentially a connection where you know that it was not for your highest good because you know your worth now. Maybe it was a pattern, a connection where you gave your power away. Interesting. Okay, and what is your advice here? Page of Swords. Here's that enlightenment. This is this new information, this new awareness that is coming through here with enlightenment. You know your worth now. And it's interesting. So once you can see something where you're like, I'm not valued here, or I'm not valuing myself here, especially if this is patterns, regardless of a connection here. Once you see this and once you gain this information, awareness, knowledge, you can't unsee it. Okay, let's get some clarifiers out. Why is the Three of Wands here for Gemini? What's the Three of Wands here? Judgment. The Seven of Wands. I feel like you're protecting your energy here. This is a defensive energy. Temperance as well, balancing out the energy, but it's also patience. Patience as you make, okay, thank you, make different choices. This is ultimately a decision card, a judgment call, and I was getting, you're taking a leap of faith in a different direction. You're jumping off the merry-go-round here. You're making a different choice from a different version of self because you're protecting your peace, you're protecting your energy, you're balancing and alchemizing energy here, but you are ultimately protecting your peace. Okay. You potentially have made this decision or about to. It's going to be different for everyone, but it is a process. Hence why I kind of feel like you're in a sense of waiting here. Okay. Temperance is your challenge here. So this is Sagittarius energy. Why is the Temperance here? We have the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, which is Cancer energy. And we have the Emperor, Aries energy. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you have taken back your power, gained control in a situation, and not control as in negative control, where it's forcing. It's this knowing your worth. Maybe in a situation where you're giving away your power, you have reclaimed that. And this is a sense of victory and moving forward. Beautiful. This is also alchemizing and balancing out energy. But there is an element of patience too with moving forward. Because there is this part of self that goes, okay, I see this now, let's boost. It's because this is a fast energy. This is also one of travel. But the challenge here is patience in this new balance or moving in this new direction. Interesting. Okay, so what's coming towards you is the Eight of Cups. This is movement. Yeah, okay, so we just have the Emperor and the Chariot again jump out. And this is you choosing a different path. You know your worth now. you reclaimed your power. This is a win-win outcome. And that's what I'm getting with this balanced energy. Because when we are also in, especially if this is with connections, the Two of Cups here, whether it be business or relational, it's when we don't know our own worth and we're over giving or releasing our own power and kind of feeling jaded and taken advantage of in certain situations is not only detrimental to self, but it's also detrimental to the other party. It may not seem that way, but sometimes it's enabling, because there is always a reason why two energies connect, even when there is it's not balanced. And it's for a reason, so they can learn from each other, whether this is within business, again, with relationships, family, friends, whatever it is. So it's always a takes two to tango kind of situation. But you are taking your power back. You are moving forward. And you're walking away from a never-ending cycle, a pattern here. I want to see if there's anything else that wants to come through for the Eight of Cups. Two of Cups. Wow. The Three of Cups. So this could definitely be within friendships. I'm getting friendship strong in this energy here. Again, justice. It's balancing out the energies. Win-win outcome is forecast. And like I say, it's that two to tango. There's always something to learn from both parties. So when you learn your side of things and you move away, it's not at all to hurt another party. It just means that you've learnt your lesson, and it helps to alchemize and balance out the energies. Okay, interesting. So your advice here is the Page of Swords. We have the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, Six of Swords, moving to calmer waters. I feel like there's wish fulfillment here, maybe within work with the Eight of Pentacles, but I feel like there is work moving towards wish fulfillment in this new beginning. You're moving to calmer waters. Yeah, the Tower. It may be disruptive. Eight of Cups. You've walked away from something. You're moving away from something. But the Page of Swords is a student. You are learning. You are learning to honor yourself. And you're moving towards wish fulfillment here. It may take work to do so, because this is operating in a different manner, right? You have made a new decision, taken a new path, or about to. You're taking a leap of faith. And you're taking this newfound wisdom and knowledge and moving and working towards your wish fulfillment, a brand new beginning. Wow, this is beautiful, Gemini. Let me know if it resonates in the comments below. But this is your reading. I'm sending you much love, light, and insight. And I'll see you next time.